guys, I have Glasha here with me. Today we're gonna do a 12-hour readathon. This is her first readathon, so...
I've never read a book in my life.
You've read one.
I've read two.
Yeah. So this will be exciting. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna try our best to not fail. We'll show you our TBRs. Do you wanna go first?
The first book I'm gonna...
Okay, go ahead.
What? Sorry. The first book that I'm gonna be reading is The One.
We're buddy reading
We're
this.
both reading it. The second one, I'm gonna be reading The Housemaid.
That's a good one.
And then the third one, I'm gonna read on my Kindle, The Inmate.
For me, I have the same one, The One. I might read yours truly because I really liked her other book that I read by her, but I don't know if I'll be feeling a romance. On my Kindle, I have The Inmate or Legendary if I'm feeling like a fantasy vibe. Alright guys, it's currently 12 o'clock. We have 10.5 hours left to go. That's quite a lot, but it's okay.
Glasha's falling asleep.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to a coffee shop to get some coffee that'll hopefully wake us up. I'm currently on page 140 and I'm liking it so far. I like that the chapters are really short, so it feels like it goes by kind of quick, and they all end on cliffhangers, so it like makes you want to keep turning the page and reading.
I'm on page 110, I think.
Glasha's a little bit of a slower reader, but she's getting faster actually. So we're gonna go to the coffee shop now and we will see you there. Mine is so good.
Really?
Yeah, do you wanna try it?
Yeah, I do. Try mine.
Oh, that's actually good, and I don't even like matcha. Back from the coffee shop now. It's currently 4 o'clock. We have 6.5 hours left of the readathon. I'm on page 300, so I'm getting close to the end. I'm intrigued to see where this goes. What are your thoughts?
I'm on page 186 and I'm over it.
Glasha's not loving this book, which I'm surprised because you love thrillers.
This is not a thriller.
Yeah, it's very much like a romance with a little hint of psychological thriller, but like it's not that thriller. We just came back from the coffee shop. We had some lunch, so now we're just gonna continue reading for the rest of the 6.5 hours. Alright, it is currently 5:53. There's about 4.5 hours left of the readathon. I just finished The One. I don't know what to rate this. I think it's a 4 stars, but Glasha was not loving it, so it's kind of making me overthink it. Maybe it's like 3.75. I don't know, but I enjoyed it. I'm currently in a different room because she's still finishing it up. I think she has about 100 pages left, so I didn't want to tell her my thoughts yet until she finishes it. There's also discussion questions at the end, so I think we're gonna do that when she's done. There was some parts where it was like, I don't know, it was never boring, but there were parts that didn't intrigue me as much as I think it was supposed to. I just looked at the title again and it says this is a TV series, so I might watch it now that I've read it. There was about 5 different couples in the story. There was a lot of characters, which at the beginning it was a little bit confusing, and even near the end there was just so many names that sometimes you would kind of forget who is who. But I think it is kind of easy to still tell them apart because most of the characters are just so different that when you're reading their chapters, you know which story you're reading, you don't really get confused. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this. I mean, it's a thriller, it's pretty good. I know some thrillers can be really predictable, and I think this one did a good job of not being that predictable. I feel like I can't talk about it that much because in order for someone to like a thriller, like you really want the suspense to be there and you just shouldn't know much about it going in. But it's a really interesting concept, a DNA test to find the one, like your partner. That's such a unique storyline. So I'm happy with this book. I'm gonna go update my Goodreads and then I'm gonna go decide which book to start next. No, like, just wait until the end, it gets worse. This is our dinner break. Alright guys, we just had some dinner and refueled, as you can see by those plates over there. And now we're going to continue reading for the last 2 hours of a readathon. I'm currently 46% into The Wish. It's going pretty good. Like a little bit boring, but I think it's because I read a thriller, so now this is just not hitting as much.
It's not a thriller.
Yeah, it's not a thriller. But because it's just like a romance, it's kind of boring after thriller. I'm gonna continue reading this. Glasha, what's your update?
So I finished the one, and that was the worst book I've ever read in my life. I will give it like a 2-star. The end was really good, but oh, I can't. He like, instead of like revealing everything at the end, like at least reveal some of it like in the beginning.
I feel like it could have been 100 pages shorter. It was just like a little bit too long, but otherwise I liked it. But Glasha hated that book.
I hated it. It was so bad. Now I'm reading The Housemaid. I'm on page 8, so it's much better than that one.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna read for the last 2 hours and we'll update you once we're done. Alright, our readathon is officially over. I ended up reading 70% of The Wish. It was good. At the beginning when I started reading it, the story kind of stalled, so I was a little bored, but it's picked up, so I'm actually enjoying it now.
I was on page 8 and now I'm on page 70. This one was so much better than the one, and I wish I started with it.
We're gonna get ice cream to celebrate.
Please like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching. Bye guys!